So, Alex, the day's finally here. You've been at the Helping Hands group home for 8 years. We've been through a lot in that time.
We have.
And now you're finally leaving to live with your brother.
My brother Gabe.
It says here he lives in Haven Springs, Colorado. Is that correct? That's a big move. Do you have any plans as far as school or a job?
My brother said I might pick up a few shifts at the bar he works at.
So you'd be dealing with people?
Maybe.
Does your brother know about your issues?
Is that an official interview question, Dr. Lin?
Alex, you know that I care about you. With everything that has happened, I just want what's best for you.
He doesn't know. No one will once I leave this place. I'll just be a normal girl in a normal town. Gabe said to meet him at the bridge. I can't wait to see him. Gabe told me to meet him at the bridge.
I'm a phoenix in the water, a fish that's learned to fly. And I've always been a daughter, the feathers are meant for the sky. So I'm wishing, wishing further, for the excitement to arrive. It's just I'd rather be causing the chaos than laying at the sharp end of this night. With every small disaster, I'll let the water steer. Take me away to some place.
Check, 1, 2. That's cool. Thank you, Fubar. Sorry about that, guys. Welcome in. Gotta love technical difficulties. Never would have noticed that. Because the mic is on, as you can see, it's on. But sometimes OBS just doesn't want it to work.
Alex.
Holy shit. That's really him.
What's the protocol for reuniting with your long-lost sister after 8 years?
Probably a hug. Sure.
I'm cool with the hug if you are.
This action will have consequences. Oh no.
Oh, is crushing my ribs still part of the protocol?
I remember the last time a hug had consequences. Resulted in a baby. I
so
mean,
good to see
you
you
never
again.
know.
I can't believe you're here.
Believe it.
What is that?
She's all grown up. And I missed it.
Oh, she reads minds.
I'm a lot taller, huh?
Yeah. Time will do that to you. Are you ready to see the town?
Interesting. Oh, let's do it.
Hell yeah, let's rock and roll.
Wait, Haven Springs.
I don't know why I
I
said
thought that was in Nevada. Is this a
Me
different
neither.
Haven Springs?
But I love the enthusiasm. Okay, the Black Lantern is just up the street. I mentioned I live above a bar, right?
Even better.
How was the trip? You must be white.
I'm good. The drive through the mountains was amazing.
Eleanor,
Haven Springs,
hey,
New Jersey? No.
Alex just got here. Alex, meet Eleanor Lath, owner of the flower shop, and honest to God, royalty of Haven Springs.
Oh, it is so nice to finally meet you. Welcome. Oh. We are so glad to have you, Alex. Gabe told us all about you.
I'm glad to be here. She seems nice.
Yeah, she's great. A little quick on the draw with hugs, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
sure.
think?
Welcome to Haven.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, very, very pretty. I would visit there for sure. I would. Football, how are you tonight, man? Doing good? That's great, man. Good to hear it. I wasn't going to stream tonight because, golly, I've put in some work today on the exercise stuff, and I'm sore, really, really sore, but
Is
I
this the
can't get
first
behind.
official stop on the tour?
Absolutely. If you follow me inside, you'll find our prize exhibit. Gabe Chen buys makeup flowers for her angry girlfriend.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's gotten so-so reviews.
And since tomorrow I have a pretty special stream planned
Hey,
with the
Gabe.
wife,
Riley, meet my sister,
I
Alex.
had to get some of this done tonight.
What's your greatest weakness?
What?
It's for a college interview. We've been debating this one for days.
Gabe insists that I give an honest answer.
It's always better to give an honest answer.
True.
And what's the alternative? Lying?
Yeah.
Not lying, more like strategic half-truthing. Like, I work too hard or I save too many puppies.
They could smell that bullshit a mile away. I've been trying to warn her.
Oh, yeah? What would you do?
I would be honest.
I would be honest. It's usually harder, but then you come off as more authentic.
Called it.
Wow. You two are already wonder twinning your way through town.
Seems that way.
We're not twins, are we?
Alex, help me out real quick. What do I get for Charlotte? Sunflowers are her favorite, but I read online that Lily of the Valley is great for saying sorry.
Oh, yeah?
What do you think?
I give her you the favorite. What did you do, though?
What
That's the question,
exactly
right?
are you apologizing for?
Yeah.
This time around, maybe the toilet seat?
Wow. Definitely
If
sunflowers.
Charlotte loves sunflowers, go with the sunflowers.
Absolutely.
That's what I was thinking.
You know, if Mac brought me flowers half as often, well, he wouldn't be Mac.
Is it still on and off with you two?
Sort of. More on right now, but wait 5 minutes and ask again.
Put this on my tab?
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want to just tell Mac about the interview?
No, Not yet. I'll handle it.
Okay, your call. We can leave when you're ready.
Sounds good. Might as well have a look around before we leave.
All right, so now we can start like actually interacting with things, huh? Okay, all right. So let's check it
Does
out.
anyone actually sit in the decorative storage?
We got a phone. Let's check our messages. Okay, Chelsea must be a friend. Okay, so she's just coming to visit. She's not here to, like, live or anything. Interesting. So she blocked her therapist, it looks like.
Chair.
Is that all there is? I got a journal as well. Bitter and jealous and a little queasy. That's what the anger tasted like. Didn't even have time to step back. Seconds later, I was rushing across the room. What a mess. I split her lip open, poor thing. I wonder how long it'll take to heal. It's hard to clean blood off your clothes. Makes you feel wrong. I don't really blame her for being upset. She thinks I get special treatment at the home, but I don't. Doesn't matter now. She keeps to herself. Most of the other kids do, actually. So that'll be business as usual until a new group comes in and this starts all over again. The worst part? They confiscated my fucking guitar. 2-week ban. At least I get it back. And then she starts writing a song. I tried to write this so many times and they all ended up in the trash. Let's see how far I can get. I really liked Isabel. She was sweet and loved to paint and smuggled in a few beers for us on weekends, but her depression was brutal. It crept under my fingernails and made my eyelids feel like stone, and I had to focus just to keep breathing, like dipping your rib cage in lead. 2 bottles of sedatives, lying in vomit, her eyes open. Sorry, Isabel. I thought we could have stayed friends when we finally got out of this vanilla-flavored holding pen. She could have stuck around for a little while. Okay, interesting journal.
How to Kill Everything You Touch. A Flower Book by Alex Chen.
Okay. It's actually kind of crazy
Mandatory for any enchanted garden.
how much better this game looks than the last one, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It's solid. Like, it looks really nice.
Aw, I wonder who they are.
They are old people, that's who.
Cute, right?
Probably the owners would
Yeah.
be my guess.
Are those your grandparents?
No, but they were like family. Alistair and Ava Murphy. Nana bought the building from them before I was born.
Oh, see? So it's her Nana that owns it
The
now.
tiny house movement is really taking off.
I didn't see the hold L2. What was the hold L2? Hold on. Hold L2 in what? Circle? An X.
What if I don't get in? Shit. What if I do get in?
Am I really ready to leave this place?
If Riley's so anxious about leaving this town, I guess it can't be too bad.
All right. So you hold L2 and X to read somebody's mind, it looks like.
I hope Charlotte likes the sunflowers.
Which is always a plus.
Perfect.
That guy's bad to the gnome.
Right? I heard he won the Nobel Peace Prize.
God, please stop.
I love this game
No
already, dude. The Gnome Bell Peace Prize. Let's go.
Hey, ladies. What are you drinking?
All right, all right. All right, watering can. Okay.
You can make anything pretty if you shove a bouquet inside. Oh, no category for estranged brother you haven't seen in 8 years because you were ripped apart by the foster care system? That's a shame.
Okay, so foster care system. So that would explain all of that. Does it not give me... Okay, things to do. Leave the flower shop. All right. Okay, so the UI is a little bit different than the last game. It still functions the same way. It just looks different.
Ready?
Thanks. See you soon, Rye.
How long have you and Charlotte been dating?
About 3 years now, I think.
You must spend a lot of money on bouquets.
She's worth it.
Watch your feet now. It's getting windy. My feet are fine.
Well, here we are.
Interesting. Go to yoga ad. I want to be a goat.
Wow. Just wow. What the
no.
shit is goat yoga?
Yoga. With goats.
No.
Welcome
I
to
changed
Colorado.
my mind.
I loved it. Every time I see
Local beekeeper breaks state record for total number of bees.
Holy crap.
Stop the presses.
Hey, don't hate. How many bees do you have?
Last time I checked, like 0 bees.
All right, so does that mean it wants me to do this? Yes. Okay.
Step 1, patch things up with Charlotte. Step 2, Alex and Charlotte become best friends and everyone's happy forever.
Gabe's pretty nervous about making sure I'll like it here. It's sweet.
Step 1, patch things up with Charlotte.
All right, we did that.
Step 2,
Gabe Chen, flower delivery man.
I know, right? Let me duck in here and smooth everything out. It'll only be a minute. I'll introduce you properly later.
What?
Once, you know.
What do you
It's no
mean?
problem, really.
It's gonna be longer than a minute. Trust me.
Oh, hi there.
Gabe's your brother, right? I'm Ethan. Charlotte's my mom.
Hi, Ethan. I'm Alex. What you reading?
Ninth Warden.
Oh, has she found the Scepter of Serenity yet?
She's looking for the scepter, but I think she'll need the Bangle of Vanishing to get to it.
I wanted to turn invisible so bad when I was a kid.
Me too.
Still do sometimes, to be
All
honest.
the time, yes.
You can get
I
away with
agree.
anything if you're invisible. And no one can stop you. If you like comics, I can show you the one I'm making.
I'd love to see it.
You can keep it if you want. I made a bunch of copies to sell in the record store.
This is awesome, Ethan. I can't wait to read it. Are you going camping?
You know the mines?
I know they exist.
There are a bunch of old tunnels all around the mountains. I think I found a way into one.
I mean, I'm not an expert on old mines, but that would scare the crap out of me.
Telekinesis was the last game, Fubar. Keep up here. Come on.
I just like to explore sometimes. It's no big deal. Oh man. I shouldn't have told you that.
I have no room to judge. Gabe and I used to get into all sorts of places we didn't belong.
Thanks, Alex.
I think I'll check out that record store.
The record store sounds like
Nice meeting you, Ethan.
a solid look. Agreed. The loading screen symbol is a record player. Cool. That'll work.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because people just
This
normally
place reminds
put
me of
their
the shop Gabe
backpack
and
at
I
the
used to
front of
go
a
to.
store. It's not something I would do.
He'd save up for weeks from his shitty car wash job just to buy us something to listen to. It's crazy. Here I am, years later, still waiting for my big brother in the record store. Except this time, I'm buying the record.
There's
No
a
way.
band called Rub My Belly. It's my kind of band. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Definitely unicorn sandwich.
Citizens of Haven Springs, that was the Wednesday with Bomb Squad. Up next, a very special request from some chick.
Unicorn sandwich.
Sorry, the store's actually closed right now. Which is confusing because it's obviously open. Wait. Are you Alex?
That's me.
Wow. Gabe's been talking about you coming since forever. I'm Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. Nice to meet you.
So, all the way from Portland, huh? What do you think of Haven?
Cool so far. That's
I've seen some
probably
cool
what my
things so
answer would
far.
be.
Like, this record store is amazing. I didn't expect anything like this here.
Yep. It's a cultural landmark for sure.
So, the store is closed, but they opened it just for you? You must be picking up something pretty important.
Yeah. Well, you could say that.
An outdoorsman's guide to the calls of common birds. Wow, that's
Nerdy, definitely.
the nerdiest thing I've ever seen. And I owned 2 Schoolhouse Rock albums.
I'd lie and say it was for my work, but no, it's totally for fun.
I like this guy.
So, you're
Colorado State Park Ranger.
There you go. That's a good answer.
all coming into focus.
Right? Yep.
Well, bummer the store's closed. I was thinking of getting a gift for Gabe, but I'll figure something else out. I don't even know if he still listens to records.
He does. Charlotte just got him a record player for his birthday. I'm pretty sure he put something on hold.
Perfect.
So you don't work here?
Steph won't mind. It'll be the easiest sale she's ever made. If I could just find the whole list. Damn. I know I saw it before. Want to help me look?
Oh, yeah. Any ideas on where to start?
No idea. Steph leaves stuff all over the place.
Gabe's record is in here, but which one is it? This place has just the right amount of dorkiness.
What's up, Curator? Curator? What's up, man?
Now there's a radio contest I might actually be able to win. Apparently, plants can feel pain. But can they cry, sing all of melancholy and the infinite sadness in bed? I don't think so. So, this is Haven Springs. A tiny town so deep in the mountains that car sickness is the price of entry, with its own radio
Right.
station, record store, and dispensary.
Alright, let's not waste any time. We gotta find the hold list.
How very small town. I'm detecting an indie pattern. Okay, a seriously obscure indie pattern. Color me impressed.
Oh my god, this is great. Is it in here? Clarinet, what?
How do I get a rich Polish clarinetist to buy me things? Perpetual motion. Looks exhausting.
Truly is, I bet. Alright,
Gabe and I used to dream about cutting demos all the time as kids. Never got there. Is it wrong that the note makes me want to touch it more?
I want to touch it immediately. That's what she said. I think it's safe to say that it's not in here. Alright.
Ninth Warden, hero of the intergalactic peace wars, and friend to lonely children everywhere.
Locals.
Colorado digs its alt rock, I see. I did a report on Jane Eyre once in high school. I'd love to actually read the book one day. Chores are an excellent way to learn personal responsibility, Alex.
So we're in 2019 now. So this is what, 3 years after the last game? Interesting.
Emergency guitar. In case of sweet jam sesh, break glass. Wait. Is that the hold list?
It's under the cat. It's under the cat stream.
Valkyrie. That's one badass cat name.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a cat and name it that, actually, now that I think about it.
Don't freak out. I'm just gonna... Okay, just
Okay.
kidding.
Alright, fine.
I'm surprised you got out of there with both your hands.
Thing is, she's sitting on the hold list.
We could use her toy to lure her away. If we can find it.
Oh my god, not
Give
a
me a hand.
toy? Alright, no, I'm just gonna scare the cat, dude.
Shit.
Okay, so scaring it didn't work either. That's a rip. So we gotta find the cat toy.
Any luck finding that cat toy?
Not yet. So, what's the prediction? What do you think Gabe listens to these days?
Acapella screamo. Let's go with that.
I think Gabe's gotten so emo that he doesn't like instruments anymore. Just dudes screaming and crying into the
Oh
microphone.
my gosh.
Dear God. Let's hope not. Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's see if we can find that cat toy.
Ah, where could it be?
Maybe that drawer?
It could be Celine Dion's greatest hits.
You mean the essential Celine Dion?
Oh my god.
She is a Canadian treasure.
Fair enough.
Nothing.
Oh my gosh, Dragon, that's
Looks like a toy could
nasty,
live
dude.
here.
Jeez.
What if he exclusively listens to Smash Mouth?
Hey, I
Wait
love
for it.
Smash Mouth.
Cover bands.
Ugh,
Oh, a
disown
tribute
him.
Smash Mouth band. Okay, okay.
damn.
Alright. It's not in there.
You could check the register. Okay, but what if it's 3 unbroken hours of improvisational jazz flute?
I love
Listens to
improvisational
all
jazz
these
flute.
Scathing film reviews.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
And sipping a $50 Americano.
I love it. This is great.
Alas, no toy.
Where did this cat hide his toy at?
What about the top shelf?
Dragon, what you been up to,
What if
man?
it's the original Broadway cast recording of Cats?
At least that'd be ironic.
No toy to be seen.
It's gonna be in the junk box.
Maybe in the junk box.
And we have a winner. Good guess. Be safe out there.
All right,
If
we
I
found
die
the
a
dang
horrible
thing. School and
cat-related
work. Yeah,
death,
you've
Tell
always been
Gabe
pretty
I'm
busy.
sorry.
All right, here we go. We'll lure the kitty cat with the toy.
Who's the superior mammal now? All right. Good idea.
Thanks. For a guy who lives in the woods, I'm pretty good at this customer service thing.
Oh, lies. He wants Kings of Leon. Really? That's interesting. Or Tiny Blue Bot. There's 2 of them that he wants. Oh no, he already picked up Tiny Blue Bot. So he wants Kings of Leon.
Should have known. I can see why Gabe fits in so well here.
What? Oh, Jed must be the one that owns the Black Lantern. That's what that... I was like, wait a minute. Who the hell is this guy? Oh my gosh, this is cool. I can What the hell? Oh no! That kid's gonna be out there. That kid's going to the mines and they're setting off charges.
Wait. Seriously?
Gabe and I used to listen to records together all the time. We'd forget about the world and rock out for hours.
You gotta tell me what Gabe was like as a kid. Any ammunition you can give me?
Actually, he was a pretty badass older brother. He smoked cigarettes, which at the time I thought was awesome. And he somehow managed to get his first tattoo when he was 12.
Damn. The legend only grows. All right, you're looking at 20 even.
No, no way. I can't believe you're doing this again.
Come on.
Do you have any idea how much time I've put into this?
What's going on?
You just... No, dude, I can't come over there. I'm working. It's called a job. Maybe you'd understand if you ever
I
had...
can watch the booth if you gotta get out of here.
Hey, hold on a sec. Are you serious?
Well, you have a playlist, right? I think I can handle that.
You're a lifesaver. Oh, no bird calls, though.
Wow! I feel called out.
Organizing a LARP shouldn't be this hard.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on, too.
Sorry. I was just a little thrown for a moment. Thanks.
You got it.
Somehow I knew I'd find you in here.
Things went well with Charlotte?
Thanks to your help. I can't wait for you guys to meet. I think you'd be great friends. Speaking of, my two favorite people in my favorite place. What have you guys been up to?
Just looking around. This place is pretty sweet.
Every time I'm in here, it reminds me of you. I'm not surprised you like it. Anyway, I'm glad you two met. Not only is this dude my best friend, he's the best guide to Haven you could ever find.
And this dude hands me the best beers?
He has no compliment for him.
By the way,
let's go.
Mac was in here earlier, and he really wants to talk to you.
He knows where to find me.
Who's Mac?
Anyway, my shift starts in 20. Ready to go? Tag along?
I'll catch up. I got a radio show to host.
The guy's like, he seems sketchy, but he also seems cool, so I'm not sure how I feel about him yet. We'll see. It's like the foreshadowing was back and forth on that guy.
Here comes the money.
Yo, cool me!
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Cool me, thank you for the raid. The 100 biddies. Golly, I'm doing well tonight already, as you can tell. I appreciate the support, bro. And don't forget, if we get 2 more people, we'll have a hype train, then I will have to eat pickles. Extreme hot pickle bites for every level of hype train that we reach. Level 5 means 5 pickles, so we could get a hype train, and you could make that happen, and then I'd be really upset, and then my mouth would be on fire, and then you guys would enjoy it, and...
I should check in. Do you mind?
Kumi, I'm doing amazing. Thanks for asking, man. I hope you're having a good day.
No, yeah, of course.
What up, Monster Slayer Thanor?
Hey,
1 week to the LARP. You stoked?
hell yeah.
Attaboy. No, we gotta talk road trips next.
What is
It's
the
a long drive
LARP?
to Denver.
Are we driving with Steph?
We'll see. She's a GM, so she's gotta be in Denver pretty early. What are you doing tonight?
Mom says I'm supposed to stay at the Lantern until she gets off work. But I kind of want to hang out at home. Is that okay?
No.
Do you, man? But I'm gonna check that homework later tonight, though. Better be done, capiche?
Capiche. Good to meet you.
Yeah, same. See you around. So weird seeing you do the dad thing.
Dad thing? No. No, I'm better than a dad.
I'm a
like
dad plus. There you go. There you go.
We trust each other. He tells me stuff he doesn't even tell Shar.
Ethan didn't tell Gabe about going to explore the old mine. He trusted me to keep his secret. Should I? Or should I blow his cover?
Oh, okay. So, all right. So here we go, guys. This is a really tough decision right off the bat, right? Because we read the Facebook post that said that they're setting off charges in the mines tonight at 9 p.m. Now, if all the adults are at the bar and this kid was just allowed to stay home alone and he's already told her that he plans on going to the mines, then it's very possible that he could end up at the mines when they're setting off charges, right? And if I don't say anything, then oof, right? So I think we got to rat him out to just so he's safe.
You good?
Yeah, fine. Just thinking about you as the Hobbs to Ethan's Calvin.
The kid won't like me,
Exactly.
but
That's exactly
at
what
least
it's
he'll
like.
be alive, right?
Except you're, dating his mom.
Clearly, you haven't read my Calvin and Hobbes fan fiction.
Wow.
What? What do you say we get you settled in?
Wait, I chose tell. I chose tell. Why didn't they tell him? I chose tell.
So, this is what a mining town looks like. Thought there'd be more guys in overalls running around.
With soot all over their faces?
All right, I'm gonna actually reload last checkpoint.
I should check in. Do you mind?
No, yeah, of course.
No, I hit X. It said X to tell Gabe.
What up, Monster Slayer Thanor?
So we'll go through this again.
1 week to the LARP. You stoked?
Hell yeah.
Attaboy. No, we gotta talk road trips next. It's a long drive to Denver.
Are we driving with Steph?
We'll see. She's a GM, so she's gotta be in Denver pretty early. What are you doing tonight?
Mom says I'm supposed to stay at the Lantern until she gets off work. But I kind of want to hang out at home. Is that okay?
Do you, man? But I'm gonna check that homework later tonight, though. Better be done, capiche?
Oh, okay, Shadow. Thank you. That's where I
Yeah,
messed
same.
up then.
See you around.
That makes sense.
So weird seeing you do the dad thing.
Dad thing? No. No, I'm better than a dad. I'm like dad plus. We trust each other. He tells me stuff he doesn't even tell Shar.
Ethan didn't tell Gabe about going to explore the old mine. He trusted me to keep his secret. Should I? Or should I blow his cover?
You have to. Yeah, we have to. All right, so that's what I did wrong. Thank you, Shadow.
I should probably tell you something.
Shoot.
Earlier, when Ethan and I were talking, he mentioned exploring some old mine.
Oh, man.
He seemed like he knew what he was doing, but I thought you'd want to know.
This fucking kid.
Wow!
I'm gonna tell Charlotte. Just give me a sec. Ooh, Ethan's in trouble.
Really?
We'll see. I appreciate you telling me. You did the right thing. What do you say we get you settled in?
Already getting enemies, but hey, it is the right thing. It is the right thing to do. I don't care. It is. It is.
So, this is what a mining town looks like. Thought there'd be more guys in overalls running around.
With soot all over their faces?
Exactly. What do they mine here, though?
Used to be silver back in the day.
And now?
Uranium. They blow these big holes in the mountains and sell it off to nuclear power plants.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll actually be able to hear a blast later tonight. It's pretty intense.
Sounds like it.
Look who it is. Jed. Hey, got someone I want you to meet. Alex, this is my buddy Jed.
Buddy hell, will you listen to this horse shit? His boss, he means.
You own the Black Lantern.
For the last 12 years or so. It's good to meet you, Alex. Heard a hell of a lot about you.
Oh?
Only bad stuff. Mostly lies.
Your brother's full of shit. You know that? He just about wet himself waiting for you to get here.
Oh, did he manage to hold it in this time? Good for you, Gabe.
I like her.
Let's go.
Yeah, she's okay, I guess. We're heading in. You coming?
In a minute. Supposed to meet Eleanor to talk Spring Festival decorations. He tell you about the festival yet?
Not in detail.
I'll fill you in later. Like, you do not want to get this guy started.
I'm loquacious, goddammit. It's charming. Oh, before you leave, word of warning. Max got that old bug up his ass again.
So I've heard.
Yeah, so just, you know, eyes open. Anyway, you guys go settle. Alex, pleasure.
I'll mind Jed.
Using big words like loquacious, too?
So-
What?
Spring Festival equals mountain prom.
It's a lot cooler than it sounds.
Not possible. I'm picturing some straight up Wicker Man shit.
Oh, you've been before.
The Black Lantern sounds like a superhero, doesn't it?
Shit, man.
Wow. Kind of a dope looking place.
This is all yours?
Don't sound so surprised.
When you said that you had a nice place, I was picturing small but homey.
Well then, welcome to my crib.
Seriously, this is great.
Green Lantern's nemesis,
And the
right?
best part is, it's actually yours. I'm mostly staying at Charlotte's now.
Wow.
What exactly do you mean, this is mine?
It's this thing where people have places they live. We call them homes. I mean it. I want you to have a fresh start here.
Wow, that's really sweet.
Gabe, thank you.
You got it. Just promise me you don't throw too many keggers that end in surprise fires. Jed will kill me if that happens again.
Sure thing.
Yet another game with better footsteps than PUBG. Let's go.
Didn't we already do the whole staring at me thing?
It's just... You look a lot like how I imagined you'd be.
Yeah?
Do I look how you expected?
No. Didn't expect a beard.
I honestly didn't expect you to have a beard.
Oh, they didn't tell you? When you moved to Colorado, you automatically get an amazing beard,
Yeah.
pretentious knowledge of craft beers, and a Subaru.
Oh, I didn't
Funny.
know about the Subaru.
I didn't get
really?
any of those things.
Don't
Yeah,
worry, I
me
will
either.
stop at nothing to get you your very own Colorado welcome kit.
I want a Subaru.
Good, because I actually got you something.
I almost owned a Subaru
Wait,
once. Recently,
what?
actually.
Surprise.
Wait, is this... This is the album I requested.
I know, I'm good.
I was gonna get this for you.
Well, I got it for you first, so I get the credit.
Ah, that's funny.
I can't get over this. Feels just like old times.
Oh no. Stop that.
I can't. It's too late.
Oh, God. What even is that?
What even is that? You're way off tempo.
That's
You just gotta let the beat flow through you.
Yeah, that's the shipwreck. That's what that dance should be called. Uh-oh. Not the broom.
Your turn.
Fine.
You haven't lost a beat.
She dropped the guitar!
Just give me a sec. Yeah. Hey, Mac. Can I help you?
Something's wrong.
I read Riley's phone. I know you've been meeting with her behind my back.
It's not what you think,
What?
Mac.
Oh, good. Because I thought you were fucking my girlfriend!
Dude, I promise, you've got it all wrong.
Tell me why I shouldn't kick your ass right now!
No. No, not here. No, not here.
It's not my place, Mac.
You really need to talk to your girlfriend. I'm talking to you!
What in the world?
Stay
Stay
the fuck
the fuck
away from her!
away from him!
Let's go! That's right! Get your ass beat! Punk! Yeah! Here's another one! And another! And one for you too, brother!
Gabe, I didn't.
It's okay.
Damn!
This is just fucking psycho.
No?
You could both go fuck yourselves.
Well, I mean, that's kind of hard to do
I'm
unless
so
you got
sorry.
like,
Worry
a
about
long
it.
cylindrical. What? She busted his ass up.
Fuck.
Wait, Gabe.
Alex, it's fine. I gotta go stop my shift.
What in the world? What have we stumbled onto here, stream? She just tore some ass up. What is her deal? What does she do? I thought it was just reading minds, but that was more like a fire starter kind of thing. Probably before y'all's time, but I know what it means. By the way, guys, if you haven't seen the movie Firestarter, I highly recommend. I think that was Stephen King, actually. That was when Drew Barrymore was a little girl. Oh my gosh, we're getting old. So where'd she get the mark on her face?
Okay. I'm okay.
Oh, it's just blood. Okay. It's not her blood. Gotcha. It's crazy how good this game looks. Honestly, it's really really good. Hey Alex, this is Ryan. It was really nice meeting you at the record store. Looking forward to talking more later. Nice meeting you too. Sounds good. All right. Okay. My block. So that must be like MySpace or Facebook or something.
I'm gonna choose to believe this isn't about me.
Wow, called out. All right, so we're caught up there. Unpacked bag, okay.
Gabe always wanted a bike like this.
Okay, you know we have to, right? All right, here we go. the best. Oh! Oh no! Shoot! I had it. And I messed it up. Because I missed the dang ladder. That's all. God dang it. It's probably bad that I missed a life on the second map. It's probably bad. Oh! Nobody told me! Oh, you can't go back up on those. You can only go down. Okay, so mistakes were made. Okay, mistakes were made. I can't get over there, dude. GG. Yes, I could probably do that, but you know, we'll get just stuck on it, and then, you know, we'll be here all day, and then we won't get the game, you know what I mean? It's
Gabe
fine.
looks like he fits right in.
Alright. He does fit right in. We just messed everything up.
Oh,
Gabe's mad at
man.
me. Mac is
Gabe
mad
used
at
to
me.
crush me.
The little boy is
Sure.
mad at me. We're off to a good start. Really, we are. Greetings from Mexico.
Looks like we've both had people trying to help us. I'm glad it made a difference for Gabe.
Got your letter yesterday. I'm doing just fine. If you ever need a reset, come down this way because holy smokes, the food is great and the drinks are even better. I'll never get tired of hearing how great things are going for you. Some days I think about our first meeting at the detention center. Sure, you told me to fuck off 3 times, but I'd never seen anyone listen so intently to every word I said. I knew right then that you'd outplay the hand you were dealt. Point is, you were the best kid I ever mentored. Don't forget it. Let me know how it goes with Alex. Hope you can find her. Love, Len. So I'm supposed to unpack my bag.
Is that a sword?
There's my bag right there, but I don't want to... Okay.
Alex. Do I want to know?
Probably, yeah. We want to know everything about ourselves. That's how you learn how to play a new video game.
Guess I kind of gave Gabe the runaround, huh? Anita and Eduardo. They were one of the good ones.
Okay, so it was Oregon.
Gabe's been looking for me for a while.
Yeah. That's cool.
So Gabe and Riley have been working on her interview, and Mac thought they were sleeping together. This is fucking stupid.
Right? Fucking guys are dumb, dude.
No way. Gabe has this photo too? Look at our parents. Mom's healthy. Dad's only kind of an asshole.
I can get dressed. Let's see. Alright, that's the best. Let's open our bag.
Oh God. Shushu's gonna look so grungy on this nice bed. She's gotten me through some hard times, but I was hoping we were done with that. Ethan's really talented.
Interesting.
I never heard back from Sydney. I hope she's okay.
Hey Alex, what's up? You still at Helping Hands? Just so you know, I'm going to delete my accounts and lay low for a while. I hooked up with this asshole a couple times for a place to stay and now he's harassing me. Also, I'm leaving Burnside. The supervisor is a racist and keeps accusing me of dealing. I'll hit you up if I find a new situation. Honestly, I'm running out of options, but you know me. I'll get creative. Anyway, hope you're good. Is Lauren still there? Remember when you fucked her up? LOL. Miss your dumbass. XO. Sydney.
At least she cared. More than I can say for
I wouldn't
most.
blame you if you threw this letter out before even opening it. If you're reading this, thank you for giving me a chance to apologize. I wasn't ready. I wasn't cut out for being a foster parent. The stress, the arguments, the shouting, it was too much for me, especially at my age. I should have known better. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Sorry if I made things worse for you. Good luck out there. Sincerely, Miss August.
I really wish those meds had worked. Chelsea. The rare bright spot from my time in the group home.
Happy birthday. Here's hoping you're having an absolutely fabulous day and that you don't have to deal with a single shitty thing from sunup to sundown. Real talk, though. I wanted to thank you for all the things you've done for me since we met. I felt safe and happy and even loved when you were around. Pretty unusual for people like us, right? Anyway, thank you for being you, for being my friend, for the way you beat Harley's ass, for letting me wear all your clothes, even when I don't ask. I don't want to sound like a loser, but you're basically the only good thing in here. Love, Chelsea. So I have a history of whipping people's asses, apparently.
Right, I'm telling you, his story doesn't add up. He wants you.
He's helping me get into college, baby. You know dudes can do nice things without the expectation of getting laid, right?
A high school dropout? A guy who went to fucking juvie? Wants to be your study buddy? What, out of the goodness of his heart?
Oh my God, Mac, we're friends. There is nothing going on between Gabe and me.
Well, now, so it's not mind reading. Huh.
Broadcasting straight from your local record store. Because how fucking cool is that? At least I held it together in front of Ryan. Whoa. Looks like Ryan turned my brother into a model citizen.
Holy shit. It looks like Gabe actually read this. I'm really happy for you, Gabe.
All right, so we're getting background. That's one of the things I like about this game is you really have to take your time to get background.
I've really changed the art style since I read these.
All right, so we'll just continue to...
Must be Ethan's. Wonder how many times Gabe's been forced to play.
Have you played this one yet, Kumi? Dino Racer 2? Corythosaurus Cup? Oh my god, that's hard to say. Thank god I'm not Mike Tyson. That would have been triple as hard to say. Speaking of a racing game, Disney Speedstorm came out today. But I can't afford the $30.
Crazy how much we've changed.
Okay, so I cut my parents out of it. Or somebody did. This is cool. So she unpacks her bag and we're learning about her as we go. That's so cool.
My journal. Time to add my latest meltdown.
It all started with a knock. I think I felt something off before Gabe even opened the door, like something was slipping under the frame. Something red, something raw. Then there's Mac and that familiar feeling of dread that always comes when I know I'm losing control, and no matter how hard I fight it, it just keeps coming until my blood is a running boil. Then the part where my whole body has already made the choice to hurt someone, and it's going to happen, and no one can make me stop. Mac's anger felt hot and dizzy and also a little bit afraid. Really, it was all about Riley. The thought of her with someone else, the thought of her with someone else, anyone else. It was under his skin, burning, that feeling like hot cords grinding around behind your ribs. It's one of the most exhausting feelings in the world. It's such a relief when it's over, when your ears stop ringing. Oh my God, there's a typo. When your ears stop ringing and your heart slows down from hummingbird to lazy jackhammer. It's such a relief. Too bad it cost Gabe a punch in the mouth. How do you apologize for something like that? These threads that bind us up, they burn and weave. Inside my ribs, they hurt until you leave. So weird.
Ugh. I'll finish this later.
Uh-oh.
No fucking way.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, Alex, you just went nuts and beat the shit out of somebody in front of your brother. So, how are you feeling right now?
when you were here before. Couldn't look you in the eye. You're dressed like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Whatever makes you happy.
Wow.
Whatever you want. You're so very special. God, I wish I was special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
Wow. Powerful, man.
You and your damn surprises, Gabe. Being here is too good to be true. I'm not gonna let anything mess it up.
Maybe that's a little too late. I think you've probably already done something to mess it up.
I should go downstairs and set things right with Gabe.
Or we could play Mini Hunt. Or Mine Hunt.
Brian, just forget it.
Stop that. You need to take care of yourself.
Got Mac patched up. Let's take a look at you now. Oh, looks pretty nasty right about here. So, it hurts when you breathe?
Alex, you made it. Charlotte, right?
Put some ice on it.
I'm sorry you had to see that fight. What a terrible first impression.
Dad, I'm taking Gabe to the station. We need a first aid kit that doesn't predate the discovery of bacteria.
It's fine. I don't need to go.
Orion knows what he's doing now. You just go with him.
Alex, I'll be back soon, okay?
Okay.
Well, there goes my bartender and my backup bartender.
I guess nobody's standing bar except the owner, right?
I love that. It's a falling star?
Yeah. Or rising. Depends on the day, I guess.
So, what's it doing today?
Falling, probably. Sadly.
Falling pretty damn hard.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. But it's amazing to be here.
I heard Ethan gave you an issue of his comic. He obviously thinks you're really cool.
Yeah, not anymore.
I know literally nothing about kids, but he seems like one of the good ones.
I appreciate that. He's my favorite person. By the way, thanks for telling us about the mine. Ethan's not allowed up there anymore.
Yeah, no problem. I hope you won't be mad at me.
You did the right thing.
beef pie special. Watch the gravy.
Gross.
Jed, you didn't have to.
Now, Ryan said you're skipping dinner. No starving artists on my watch.
I do have to get going. I'm making some pieces for the Spring Festival, and they have to be done tonight. Sorry I couldn't talk longer. Oh, that's okay. So glad you're here, Alex. I'm looking forward to getting to know you. Yeah, same. Bye. Thanks for supper.
Yep. So I'm short-staffed at the moment.
Yeah. Yep.
Gabe tells me you've worked at a restaurant before.
Never. Nope. Nope. Not
Couple
here to
years
work.
experience
Sorry.
as a server?
No. No. Absolutely not. No.
Gabe's full of shit. I've never worked in a restaurant before.
Never stops that one.
But
truth will
I
set
would
you
love to
free.
work, if experience isn't an issue.
Want to give it a try? It's not too busy right now. And we keep it informal around here.
Okay.
I want $18.50 an hour, please.
All right. So we have a few folks that need checking on. Ducky and Diane over there. Steph over here. There's a table in the back that needs clearing also. You can give the food orders to me, and I'll handle anyone here at the bar. All right?
Got it.
It's really nice to have you here, Alex.
Thanks.
Guess I'm a server now. Let's see how this goes.
Can I get you two anything?
Miss Chan, here at last to relieve our suspense.
Hi.
I am Reginald McAllister III, Ducky to friends, former entrepreneur, now retired. And this young woman is Diane.
Hey there. Nice to meet you. I didn't realize that...
That we all knew you were coming. Yes. Gabe is generous with both friendship and information.
You're from Portland, right? I moved here from DC 6 months ago. How you finding the small town thing?
I didn't really know what to expect, but it's kind of perfect. It feels like a home.
I know. I really thought I would hate it. Then I saw the mountains, met some people, and now I'm never leaving.
Diane is a geologist, recently working as a process manager for Typhon Mining.
I'm glad there's another newbie around here, too.
Can I get you anything?
Oh, yeah, we're super hungry. I'd love a pie special with fries.
Cheeseburger with mushrooms, and my usual to drink. Jed will know what to do.
All right, I'll go put that order in.
Thanks. My dad was in the service.
Damn boys, always fighting. Time to grow up.
Should have seen Gabe go at it with Dad. He's come a long way.
Hey, Jed.
Yeah,
I've got an order from Ducky and Diane.
go ahead.
One cheeseburger with mushrooms.
Uh-huh, and?
One pie special with fries.
Ducky asked for his usual?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's fond of a particular rye whiskey. I keep a personal bottle for him. Oh, that's odd. I don't see it.
Uh-oh, he's gonna be mad.
Oh, now wait. I bet Ducky took that bottle upstairs last night. Yeah, he and Gabe went on carousing long after closing.
Oh, yeah?
The vocabulary on this guy, dude.
Serves him right if you ask me. But feel free to go upstairs and look for it.
Oh my God.
I'm sure he'd be grateful. Oh, if you can't find it, Deputy Pike was with him. Might have some idea. He's usually in here around now.
Oh my gosh.
Probably arriving soon.
All right, fine. We'll go upstairs and look for it.
There must be something around the Black Lantern that can help me find Ducky's prized whiskey.
You said it's upstairs, right? Let's go look. I'm here just trying not to get spoiled. Yeah, I'm
All right,
really sorry.
Let's see if I can find Ducky's whiskey up here.
I'm usually the one that's worried about watching you play because you usually play games before I do. This is super weird for me. I never play games before you.
Ducky's whiskey could be one of those. This all looks really fancy, but no rye whiskey.
Oh, excuse me. Good Lord.
Ha!
Found it. It's probably empty though. Thank you.
Found this upstairs. In Gabe's couch?
Really?
Must have been a night.
Many thanks, Alex.
Well, it's my first day working here, so put in a good word for me, okay? She's a go-getter.
I like it.
Can I pour you a glass?
Let's do it.
No.
No.
Allow me.
I can't drink on the job, or
Miss
you know
Alex
what?
Chen,
We will drink
a
on the
most
job.
tenacious detective.
To Alex.
Cheers.
All right, so now we need to check on.
Typhon's not a bad company.
What is this?
Once you get used to how they operate.
Starting over from scratch like this?
Right.
Fucking terrifying is what it is.
You're telling me.
Takes a minute to learn the ropes, though. Huh?
Alex, right? I'm Steph.
Hey. Just seeing if you need food or anything.
Oh no, I'm good. Thanks though. Sorry I couldn't hang out at the record store. I've got some time now though if you want to chat.
I'm working. Hello? Jeez, people don't care.
So, are you, here with somebody? Or...
That's Ryan's stuff. Apparently he ditched me for Gabe.
They went to get first aid.
Being a hero again. Ryan's always doing that. It's a Lucan family thing. Have you heard about Jed's rescue?
Jed's rescue? No.
It was a big deal. Back when he was a minor, he
I
saved...
can't imagine. Alex wants an earload of Haven trivia just now.
I would like to hear
Sorry,
it. Thank
Jed.
you very much, Jed.
He doesn't like to brag, but there's stuff about it all over the place if you look.
Interesting. Is that your shot? What is that?
This is bedazzled kiwi schnapps.
Wow.
No one's ever ordered it, so Gabe's trying to get rid of it with the jukebox game.
What's a jukebox game?
It's like a short version of 20 questions, where you're trying to guess a song, guess wrong, you have to take the shot. Ryan and I were going to play. You want to take his place?
Oh my God. You're on.
Dude, you're on.
Yes. So, I'll pick a song. You have 5 yes or no questions before you have to guess it.
Okay.
Got one. Jukebox is all yours. So, what do you want to ask me?
I should flip through these and see what might be good to ask. Is the band name only one word?
It is more than one word.
More than one word. Okay.
Does the band name have a person's name in it?
Nope.
Okay. Does the song have a long title, like 4 words or more?
Yes.
Interesting.
You've got 2 questions left.
Are there people on the cover?
No. Yeah, no. Last question.
Yeah, all right, I know.
I think it's this one, guys.
Does the band name have a symbol in it? Like something that's not just a letter?
Oh. Yeah, it totally does.
All right, it's this one, dude. It's this one.
That's your 5. Ready to guess?
I am.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me look through one last time.
I got it, dude.
Here's
it's this
what I
one
know.
right here.
The band name. Is it that one?
No, it's not.
What?
Sorry.
I got chipped!
All right. Glitter drink me.
Absolutely chipped!
It's not
What
as bad
do
as it
you
looks.
mean?
How was it?
Oh my god. That's like corn syrup mixed with paint chips?
Hey, thanks for playing. I'm really glad we did.
Okay, so I still have to clean the table in
too.
the back, right?
Is that record store inventory?
No, it's character stats. Do you know what a LARP is?
I don't.
I've heard the term before.
Live action roleplay.
Ah.
It's like a tabletop role playing game, but acted out in real life.
Gotcha.
Costumes, foam weapons, beanbag spells. It's great.
Gabe was talking about a LARP with Ethan.
Yeah, it's next week. They're coming with me. It's their first time. I'm so excited. Would you ever want to join us sometime?
Sure, I'd try it. If you and Gabe both like it, it must be super fun.
Awesome.
I should get back to work.
Okay.
So typically in these games, right? There's like a lot of flirting, and there's like you know, a love interest usually in the game, right? And I'm trying to figure out who she's flirting with. Like, is she flirting with Ryan, or is she flirting with Steph, or is she flirting with both? But I'm bad at trying to figure out when somebody's flirting, clearly.
I got written up from starting over from scratch like this. Fucking terrifying is what it is.
Guess I'm gonna have to step up my game. That's Charlotte's dispensary. She seems cool.
Nice. It's pretty cool.
Ryan seems like a sweet guy.
Locker when I was on.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Ryan, actually. Like I said before, I couldn't tell if he was sketchy or like, I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out later. There's a table back here that, all right.
Shit. Now Mac's scared.
He should be.
At least he's not freaking out anymore. He won't make me lose control.
Yeah, what's up, Summit Mock? Oh, come in.
Haven seems pretty serious about this festival.
Where's this table? Oh, over here.
That looks interesting.
So clean up these bottles.
Holy shit.
Can I talk to you real quick?
What do you want?
Listen, what happened upstairs was fucked up, right? From both of us.
That is bullshit. And you know it. I was defending Gabe from you.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, it's good to see you again,
Riley's
Sam.
headed over here. She's pretty heated. I don't think it helps to recap all the gory details, you know?
You should have thought about that shit before you decided to whip my brother's ass. I'm not lying for you, dude.
You really are a piece of shit.
Look, she's gonna break up with me otherwise. We've been together 4 years. She is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Oh, man.
So please, help me out.
I don't know, man.
Shit.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god. Look at your face.
No, it's okay.
Don't even. What were you thinking? Where's Gabe?
Why do you give a shit?
Because my boyfriend just got into a fight with him. I swear. This is it. You better have a good explanation or we're done.
She deserves better.
It's not my fault. I just wanted to talk to the guy.
About what?
About you!
It's hard to have sympathy for this guy. He's a fucking jerk.
Why you guys are meeting behind my back?
Okay. So, how did the fight happen?
The bastard sucker punched
No,
him.
no. Wrong. Nope.
Okay. Not exactly sucker punched, but he definitely started it.
Nope.
Oh,
Wrong.
God. Were you there too?
I was. I whipped his fucking ass. I'm sorry, dude. I know he's gonna go like ape shit on me, but I can't. The guy's a jerk.
Yeah, I was there. Mac's telling you a whole lot of bullshit.
You know what? That doesn't even surprise me anymore. So, what really happened?
Riley.
Mac barged in, accused Gabe of sleeping with you, sucker punched him, and then kicked him while he was down.
Riley, listen.
What happened to Mac's face?
I did that.
Well, good. It sounds like he deserved it. Thanks for telling me the truth, Alex.
Wait, are we okay?
What?
Are you fucking serious? I'm so embarrassed by you right now.
But are we still together?
What do you think, you fucking idiot? No.
Alex Chen? Assaulting Mac Loudon on your first day here, huh?
Yep.
I'm Jason Pike, the deputy sheriff. I'm gonna have to take you in for questioning.
Mac assaulted Gabe. He's the one you want.
Your face. You should see your face.
That's
Oh, jeez.
amazing.
No, I'm only kidding. Nobody's in trouble here. Gabe and I just like to prank each other.
I've never been pranked by a cop before. You definitely got me.
Thanks for being a good sport. Can I buy you a drink?
Maybe. I'm working right now.
Well, I'll be at the bar. You want one, you just come by, okay?
She's already had two. She's gonna be a damn alcoholic before the end of the shift.
It's getting better. Better for sure.
19 lives? Jed is a real hero.
Damn boys, always fighting.
We already did that.
Time to grow up. Are you finished up with everything you want to do?
Yep. Yes.
Yeah, I took care of everything you mentioned. Is there anything else you'd like me to do?
Nah, the boys should be back soon. Well, speak
And
of the devil.
There they are.
How you feeling?
Not great. Not awful.
I got Alex covering for you.
For real? We need to talk. I'll be on the rooftop, okay?
Okay.
I think that's enough for today. You did great work. You'll be a damn fine addition to our team. You can't keep an injured man waiting. You better go upstairs.
Thanks.
We'll see you tomorrow.
What?
Okay.
All of a sudden I have a job
Time to
here?
talk to Gabe.
It's just that simple? Like no HR, no filling out paperwork, you know what I mean? Just see you tomorrow? Awkward! Yeah, what's up, Reaper?
Are you giving me the silent treatment? I'd understand if you were.
What? What do you mean? He has no reason to be mad at you. Like zero. You saved his ass.
Look, Gabe, I'm really sorry.
What?
Did you rehearse that move?
No. Only in my mind. So, need a manager for your underground cage fighting
I
career?
could use a manager, actually, now that you think of it.
I'm really sorry.
How many bones have you broken? Like, on other people?
16.
Dude, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Don't apologize. I'm fine. Now that we're talking about it, guess I never realized.
That I'm a crazy person?
No, come on. I never realized what your life must have been like. On your own.
It was fine.
You know, when I pulled you off the Mac and you hit me, I was angry. Then I thought about how you took him apart. Like you've done it before.
Didn't you go to juvie? Isn't that like prison?
Yeah. That was the hardest time of my life. Some days I didn't think I'd make it out. But I get the feeling you've been through worse.
Yeah, I mean, foster care is a bitch.
I can tell there's something going on with you. Something troubling you. Maybe it's time you open up.
I want to talk to Gabe, but what can I even say right now to explain what happened with Mac?
I only chose that one because I don't know about her power that much either. I need
There's
to know more
something-
about it.
Off about me. I know what other people are feeling. I can see these auras around them. And if they feel strongly enough, if they're angry or sad or afraid, I feel it too.
Oh.
And then I lose control.
Oh, what is that called?
And this has happened.
For a long time. Like Mac. I felt all that anger like it was my own.
I think it was pretty clear that Mac was angry.
It's more than that. He wasn't just angry at you, he's angry at himself. He thinks he's gonna lose Riley.
Did Riley tell you that?
No, no one told me that. I just feel it.
sure it's not just, you know?
It's not just in my head, Gabe. I promise. It's not from meds or stress or trauma or whatever. It's real.
Can you tell what I'm feeling right now?
It doesn't work like that. It's only when you feel really strong emotions.
Okay, okay.
I don't expect you to believe me. No one does.
So you can actually feel what other people are feeling?
Yes?
You're like going inside their heart.
I guess I am.
Dude, you have superpowers.
Getting beat up and having no friends. That's a super curse, dude.
Okay, maybe superpowers is a bit strong. It's just, I have no idea what's going on with people half the time. Charlotte's teaching me how to improve my emotional intelligence, but this is on another level. You can get in there. That's really special.
Special. That's really your take on all this?
Totally. I mean, it's whatever you make it, right? But it doesn't matter what's going on. I'm here for you. Don't forget that.
So, when were you gonna tell me about the guitar?
Oh, shit. You found it. It was supposed to be a huge surprise.
Surprise?
Well, what do you think?
Thank you. I love it.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Of course. Welcome home. Oh, hey, dude. What's up?
Hey. Is Ethan up here?
No. He was heading home.
He was, but I haven't seen him in a while.
Uh-oh. He went to the mines.
You don't think...
Maybe. Fuck, maybe he did.
What is it?
He went
I think he
anyway,
went up to the
dude.
mountains.
If he actually did, we need to move. Now.
So, even though I told on him, he still went, dude. It didn't matter.
Let's go.
That's dumb. That should have prevented this, dude. Like, my choosing that should have prevented it. Just saying. How the hell are you supposed to find a little kid in the mountains? That, like, no way.
Ethan? Ethan! Come on, pick up, pick up.
Alex. This way.
This game looks so good, man.
Wow. Been a while since I was up here.
Should I be, I don't know, freaking out right now?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
In my experience, freaking out is almost never advisable. Any luck?
And touch base with the safety team up at the site. They're gonna postpone tonight's blast until we find them.
Oh, at least we're not racing the clock. Hey, you good?
Charlotte's gotta be losing it right now.
Hey, she's tough. Always has been. Come on, let's take a look around.
This kid. Can you imagine the shit we would have caught from Dad if we'd done anything like this?
Hey, we're gonna find him.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Hey, thanks again for your help. Could have been a lot worse if you hadn't kept me in the loop.
Of course.
I'm gonna go take a look around.
That's a fair point.
Let me know if you spot any sign of Ethan.
Sure.
So we're all just gonna split up?
Do that?
That's ridiculous.
How was Ethan planning to land at a job on my first day? Maybe this fresh start is still salvageable. Something tells me those two weren't the best match. Haven has an indie movie theater. Impressive.
God dang it. How does everybody have my number automatically, dude? That's super weird. I should have done this earlier. All right, there we go. All caught up.
Maybe Julie McNamara doesn't need your approval. My joyride in this will have to wait until after we found Ethan. You don't realize until you're up close, but mining equipment is super The real monster here is underage drinking.
Oh my god, whatever, dude.
Hey, bro. Want to get wasted at the old mine? How is the rubber zombie the least creepy thing out here?
Right?
It's pretty beaten up. Wonder what happened to it. Probably not as fun to ride in as they look.
Alex warned me. I could have stopped this. I'm such a fucking fuck up.
Gabe cares about Ethan so much. We have to find him. What happened here?
Massive cave-in. Bunch of trapped miners. All nearly died. Jed led the whole team back to the surface.
God.
Yeah, that's the day Foreman Jed became local hero Jed. And then Typhon closed up this site, basically bought Jed the Black Lantern.
Huh.
Huh.
That's what I said.
Same logo. Did Ethan? Okay. Okay. If the wall is an illusion.
Okay, so the zombie is the starting point.
Nothing obvious. Maybe we should...
I got this.
Notice anything?
No shit.
I'll be damned.
Yep.
The whole story is about Ethan's character breaking into a monster stronghold deep underground.
Sounds like the mind of me. Does it show where he went?
Yep.
Not sure. The comic ends with the monster hunter climbing a watchtower, which shows him where to go. There. The silo. I bet that's the tower. That's where he went.
You're a genius.
Yeah. Great find, Alex. Gabe, you want to take a crack at unlocking that gate?
I'm on it.
We should also be able to get to it through the processing building. If we can find a way in.
Let's take a look then. Okay. Ethan based his comic on this place. Maybe I should compare his drawings with other stuff in the area. So if the zombie is here, then... If Ethan really followed the path in his comic, finding him just became a lot more doable.
Yep.
They were gonna set off charges tonight. Thank God Gabe got a hold of them. I don't think the trail of blood led to the toxic Avenger sludge in the comic. Wait, so did Ethan? Oh man. Think there's like a side door back there?
Yep.
I don't know. You can guess there might be.
Give me a hand.
Okay. You figured that out from a comic book.
I did, because I'm super smart. Yep. It's true.
I'm gonna try to get the lights on. You try to figure out where Ethan went.
Yep. This looks like 7 Days to Die, this building, right? A little bit.
Ethan must have come through here. How did he get out?
Anne, you okay?
I'm sorry to call you at work. I just came home from the doctor. I couldn't wait for you to come home.
Baby doll?
I'm pregnant, Jed.
Have I got some good news for you?
Right.
What? Kinda want to push all the buttons. Also, kinda scared. Ethan must have gone upstairs.
Yep.
Pretty sure Ethan climbed these stairs.
so loud. Good Lord.
We passed caution like an hour ago.
Right?
Not in the comic.
That window is, though.
The silo. We're getting close. Ethan made the jump from here to the conveyor belt? Oof. Think I'll find another way through. Looks like Ethan climbed the conveyor belt out to the silo.
Yikes.
Maybe there's some way to open the door. We passed caution like an hour ago. So this place was a death trap when it was operational too. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Wasn't in the comic. Okay, I'll stay out. But not because you told me to.
I'm not sure what to do yet. Oh, wait, chain hoist. I didn't see that before.
Heads up!
You figured out the door.
Yeah, turns out you gotta open it. Who knew?
The wonders never cease.
So now I just go down there. We can go through the door, perhaps? Yeah?
Maybe it's full of Twinkies. Those never go bad, right?
Alright, so how do I get over to where he's at? Through here, right? Yeah, alright. Dead crow.
Ugh. Let's hope omens aren't really a thing.
Right? That's a little bit weird. Just a little bit.
What took you so long? You never forget how to break a lock. It's like riding a bike.
What's up, Z-Wolf?
Where to next, Alex?
I'm pretty good, dude. Pretty good. Just chilling.
Thanor looks out from the watchtower and spots the secret entrance to the stronghold. If we can just... There. That's where he's heading.
That's by the ravine.
Shit.
World of Warcraft. Wow,
Let's
you
go.
play a lot of different games, dude. The hell is that sound?
We close?
Think so.
Ethan!
Well, so far I've played Back for Blood, Ark, 7 Days to Die. Oh my gosh, there was another one too with you. And then you also play World of Warcraft. What was the other one that I played with you? I forget it now.
Ethan! Ethan!
Overwatch, yes. That was it. Oh my gosh, of course.
Ethan! Alex! I'm scared!
That was Toby. Yeah, Toby plays with you on COD.
Ethan, I'm coming for you, buddy.
Wait. Hold on. Here. Ethan? You okay? Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of here. Just hang on.
No? Ryan, you're stupid, dude.
Don't.
His fear is so strong. If I get near it,
It's no good. We're too heavy.
Yeah, it'd have to be me. I'm the light one.
shit.
Yep.
What about me?
Alex, are you sure?
Remember how I taught you how to anchor a belay? Awesome. Show me. You okay?
No.
Honestly? No.
That feeling makes sense. Do me a favor, though. See if you can breathe.
Yeah, I can breathe pretty well, thank you.
As long as you keep doing that, everything's gonna be fine.
All right, fair enough, fair enough.
Alex, can you make eye contact with me?
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna tie this rope around your waist. The other end is tied around your brother. He'll use that stump as a fulcrum to feed rope your direction. Follow?
So far.
Awesome. You're doing super good. Remember, slow is steady. Steady's fast. Piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
I mean, to be fair, cake's not as good as people think it is, right? I would rather have a piece of pie myself. All right, here we go. No problem. We got this. Just a little bit of a wood thing, right?
Hang on, Ethan.
Not gonna fall.
I'm coming.
You got this, Alex.
Go back! You'll get hurt!
I'm not gonna get hurt, and neither are you.
What if you're wrong?
All right, so nobody thought about getting him back, right?
Real close. Just a little further.
Hey, Ethan? I'm here to help, okay?
No! Get away!
I probably have more than that, Z-Wolf. Overall, to all platforms.
I have to get him to chill out.
Yes.
Ethan, I need you to calm down. Can you breathe for me?
I should never have come out here! I was so stupid!
Okay, hey, focus. Talk to me. You want to tell me how you got out here?
I was trying to cross to the other side. log fell.
That's fine. That's okay. Let's talk about what comes next.
Why don't you like Epic?
Gabe's got us. We're not gonna fall. He's got the other end of the rope.
No, I can't move. If I move...
You're not gonna fall, buddy.
It doesn't matter.
He's not making any sense. I need him to calm down. We can't
I like
stay
Epic.
here,
It
Ethan.
gives you like
We
2 free
have
games
It'll
every
see
week.
me. If I move, it'll see me.
What's gonna see you?
You don't understand.
He's right. I don't.
He's
I
afraid
can't
of something.
help him if I don't understand what he's afraid of. And the only way to understand is to feel what he's feeling. Oh, fuck. I can't believe this is happening.
I can't move closer?
I can do this. I can do this. Oh my God. What's happening? It's like I'm seeing the world through his eyes.
I thought I could hurt the monster, but it's hunting me.
I'm not just feeling what Ethan feels. I'm seeing the world like he sees it.
Alright, Z-Wolf, I appreciate you, man.
I brought all this stuff. None of it will save me. Ninth Warden wouldn't be afraid, but he's just a story. This is real.
Okay. He's not afraid of the fall. He's afraid of...
Shit. Can't let it see me. Can't let it see me.
It can't be real. Oh, but it looks pretty fucking real.
Right?
Hey. Hey, I see it too, Ethan. The monster, I see it too. And I'm just as scared as you are. But Ethan, we're safe. You know why? It can't see me. Bangle of vanishing, just like Ninth Warden.
Smart.
I thought that was just a story.
Well, some stories are true. Like monsters. So, you're gonna hold my hand, all right? As long as you're touching me, you're safe.
Pretty smart.
Don't look down, okay? We'll be done before you know it.
They're headed back. Keep tight on the belay, Gabe.
Not over yet. Oh, God. Okay. One step at a time.
Wouldn't they be heavier than what Ryan was
Yeah,
now?
buddy. I'm still really scared.
Yeah. Me too. But we can do this. One step at a time.
Okay. Do you think the log will break?
Don't worry. I got all the way across before, remember?
It could still break.
Shit.
Another Daniel? No! Oh my gosh! Grab the kid!
They're good, man. Tight grip. We're close now. That's it. Come on. There you go. I got you.
All right, now go back for his backpack. Easy peasy. Uh-oh.
Gabe?
My God! What? Why did he cut the rope? Why are these games always so dang sad at the end? Golly, man, come on! Oh, man! That is episode 1, side A. Oh my gosh, what do you mean? Oh, no, I didn't want to do that.